Hi guys, Spink here. This is episode 21 of Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. We are literally seconds from where we stopped last episode. We've done our orbital rendezvous with the satellite that needs to be repaired, and we're ready to do the EVA and do the repair itself. We do have a bit of a time constraint here. We have 36 minutes of battery power left, so maybe having more battery power on this particular vessel would be a good idea. But anyway, this is where we're at. We are 28 meters away and we have a 0 relative velocity. Okay, maybe, why don't I... Can I turn those off? Light. There we are, green nav light, light. Green nav light, light. There we go. Light. Light. What I'm trying to do is, there we go, is cut down on our power drain if possible. Alright. We are aimed at the satellite, and so we're going to do our EVA here. Jeb is out. And we are going to do, the first thing we're going to do is open the transfer GUI and bring a spare part. So we now have a spare part. Turn on RCS. Oops. Jeb. I gotta let go. There we go. Now we can turn on the RCS and back away. I did this when I was testing in basically similar conditions, just like this, and I could not find my ship to get back. So that's why I added that light. That's a cool effect with the seeing the stars. All right, Jebediah. Okay. The key to EVA is slow, little. Don't do. It's like driving on ice. Don't do anything fast. You can turn on his light. That'll help. Slow down. Okay. That breathing sound is not me. That is that's part of the Chatterer mod that adds breathing sounds for when doing EVAs, and it also adds a airlock sound. You may have heard that when he got out. We'll hear it when he gets back in. Man, this is about a gazillion times better than my test run. Okay, so we need to open this door. Oh, okay, don't get too far away. A little closer. We don't want to run into it because we may mess it up. I'm kind of just farting around here too much. There we go. Okay, now we will open the transfer GUI and put the spare part in there. Did I make it? Stop out. Yep. So it's there. Close. Now we want to... Whoops. Don't get too... I need a stop. Okay, so now we will inspect. Is that what I want to do? No. I want to run tests. See, there's more than one failure mod going on at the time here, so hopefully they're not. I wonder if caps locks works with RCS. We'll just wedge ourselves right there. Check systems, there we go. Conduct the repair. Start repairs. Good job. Close the door. So I believe now, well, what do we got going here? Let's get rid of this. So we did do that. We repaired the satellite. Inspection results. Oh, that's a different... That's for the DangIt mod, I think. Oh, stage destroyed. So one of our stages here... Oh, the one with the parachute. It was flying just a little too fast. Both of them were. Okay, well, I need to put 2 parachutes on them. Okay. Oh, that's kind of neat. Look at that. We've come out from behind the sun. Yes, I didn't even notice that. I thought we were doing this in the dark. I think we started off in the dark, but the sun came out. Okay. Open the pod bay doors, Hal. Why is that glowing green? Is that a failure indicator? We're gonna have to come up here and take... Oh, it's... Maybe that was my... Maybe that was my amber light? I don't know. Oh, it's just the selection thing. No damage. Okay. You know, I cannot see how this could have gone any smoother. Both the rendezvous and the EVA. That just, I have to say, and we completed the contract. I have to say that just went amazing. And we'll unset the target. Now, I don't want to just go blasting off here with this satellite nearby. In fact, while I'm here, I am going to switch over. Jeb, you're in charge. I'm going to switch over to this and change the... Oh, it takes that repair off all by its lonesome. So I want to see my... now orbital period right here. Okay, so we want this to be at 1.5 hours. I think I said these were at a 6-hour orbit in an earlier video, and they're actually in a 1.5-hour orbit. So I've getting these two. All of these are within 1 second of 1 hour, 1.5 hours, and I did that using, well, because it's the flight computer, I have to, or because they're unmanned, I have to send the commands up to him. Now this guy, he is just slightly slow. So what I was doing was stuff like 0.0001 meters per second, for instance. We're caps lock on here. Meters per second, and I put the throttle, just cracked the throttle. And I think I even went down here and, you know, dropped the thrust limiter way down. Now he's slow, so we want to speed him up just a slight bit. So let's put him on prograde. Let's see, make sure he's not aimed at the capsule there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is burn in these as many of these as it takes to bring that up, and we'll just take a look here. So the first one, so you just brought him up a bit. There, that's within 1/10 of a second. I think that's probably good enough. Let's throw another one out there. Or actually change that to a 5. See if I can make the throttle lower. There, we're 0.01 seconds difference. So that's what I did, just fiddly back and forth, forwards, backwards to get that. I wasn't worried so much about the orbit, the apoapsis and the periapsis being exactly. I got them close, and then I paid more attention to that orbital period, and I went around. And each of these satellites, they're all within 1 second. They're all less than 1 second off of 1 hour and 30 minutes. I didn't get any of them this exact, but that's how I did those. Okay, so now we'll pop back over here. Oh, here's something we can test out while we're here. Let's add a maneuver node. We got to get it a little farther out than that, I think. Let's bring it out here. Add the alarm. Just for nothing. And then we are going to swap back to this. And this is just kind of a test of something that's going on that is supposed to... Oh, those are cool little... what are these little ring things called? Very nice. Now, if we were to swap back to this guy, normally... Well, let's just do it. Let's swap back. That's supposed to be gone. Maybe it doesn't if you're this close. I don't know. Who cares? Okay. What I was going to do is see if that recovered that maneuver node, but since the maneuver node didn't go away, it wasn't really a problem. Okay, so let's get into... Let's get away from the... let's see, this is pointing directly away from him. I don't really want to point directly away from him because I don't want my exhaust gases to potentially affect him. So I'm just going to point, say, over here and give it a little shoot here. And then use... Oh, Jeb, forgot to turn the lights off. I was wondering why Jeb was flashing over there. Was it only while... Yeah, it only happens during the time acceleration. Turn them lights off. Let's see. Oh, it reset those. So let's turn that one to off. We don't care about you anymore. We're done with you. Okay, that's on. So we just have our running lights on. Okay. Cool. Are we far enough away from that? I think we're far enough away. We can. Depends on what we're going to do. We want to try to land near the Space Center, I believe. Let's unset the target. I thought I'd already done that. Maybe I brought it back. Why is this showing me this? It doesn't show that, does it? I thought you always had to go and check. Hover over there to see what it was. Oh, I don't. I'm just full of it. Surely. I don't remember that showing me that. Anyway, I'm probably just spastic. All right. Let's set an alarm for that. And as we head off, I just want to ensure, okay, so we're moving away from that ComSat. I just wanted to make sure we were not in any danger of hitting that. 15 minutes? Wow, I'm going to have think of something else to do. I thought this would take the whole episode, me flying around, bouncing off of stuff, flying into space. It's one of the reasons I put lights on everything, is so that when that happens I can find my way back to them. Because my test, when I was testing this to make sure it was going to work all right, I had it wouldn't have been as fun to watch. Well, it might have been. It would have been boring. It would have been me trying to get control of my jib. Okay, so we are going to burn for quite... Oh, before we do this, let's remember to do this. Let's turn the engine back up to full blast so that we have a little bit of thrust to work with. Now I don't actually think, now that I think about that, that's going to bring me a little far over. What if we brought that over about right here? Oh, pardon me. Let's do this again. So I can try to land somewhere near the Space Center and get the maximize my recovery costs. And that was that stage recovery that calculates whether or not your various stages are recovered or not. And when we saw from those messages that I did not have sufficient parachutes on those to get them slowed down enough. So I think we're gonna fall somewhere over here, but hopefully we'll still be in the water. All right, let's see. Oh, this is in the wrong spot, isn't it? Let's scoot this over here. Lock. That's the toolbar mod. Blitzies, I think. Close. Plenty of life support. We have 9 spare parts left. Why don't you pay attention to what you're doing, dude? Okay. Okay. So this doesn't have to be exact because we're just doing a burn for... Now I'm going to take this down to 29 is the goal. About 30 is what I'm after. I think I've been doing 20 previously, but I'm going to use 30. And bang. Well, not too bad. Okay. Oh, you know what I should have done while I had Jeb out doing a spacewalk, I should have had him do some recovery of science and stuff. Let's do that now. Want to EVA, Jeb? Let me turn off the SAS right now because it will turn off anyway when he gets out. Alright. I almost hit toggle EVA suit. Alright. From high over Kerbal. So that'll be the same regardless of biome. So that was just a one-time thing. Alright, let's pull up our contract window here and see if there's anything else we can... Science data from space around Kerbal. So we will recover this one. We will get that from just doing that little... Oh, let's see if we can do a crew report while we're here. Yep, I totally forgot about this kind of stuff. I don't think I can do a pressure check up here. No. Or a temperature check. No. Okay, but we did get a little bit of science out of this. The repair contract itself was just a money mission. Science data, visual surveys of the moon, plant flag on the moon. So, yeah, show the node. The note. So this is just slicker and slick, I think. Whoever made this. There's our repair contract. Right there. We can... It's certainly more useful than this thing around here, you know. Okay. We'll close that. And of course, Jeb lost all of his mission ribbons when I screwed that up a while ago. But I'm hoping with this other mod manager I'm using, I think it's not one that I'm going to be farting around with too much, installing and uninstalling all the mods and stuff like that. And I think I've got my setup here, I've got it understood a little better now, so less likely to be having problems. I'm going to put a maneuver node right about there, just so that I can put an alarm on it and kick him off. I think I can have done this. It would have stopped anyway when it hit the atmosphere. I think I do want to put a little more battery. Well, a little more batteries on there wouldn't hurt, because electricity is also taken into account for the life support. What are we sitting on here? We're still oh, that's our apoapsis. What's our current altitude? You know, that should be above, I think. So let's go into here, edit HUD 2, and take the altitude and move it to the top, because that is my most important thing I'm looking at when I look to this window. Okay. Alright, so we're going to land in the dark, of course. So we'll come in somewhere over here, I think. But it should make a pretty bright light when he hits the atmosphere. Okay. Now the lights are actually on this section down here, right? Where's the planet? There should be a rather large planet around here somewhere. There it is. Let's see if I can. Oh, I think we're already hitting some. Oh, we're going backwards, or we're going forwards. We need to be going backwards, because it would be awfully silly if we lost our parachute due to heating. Let's see. Let's drop that down just a smidge. Put you back on here. There we go. Right there's where we want you. All right, we're barreling in pretty fast. Okay. Yeah, since we ditched those lights, we've got 2 hours of control, rename, toggle torque, crew report. Chute deployment. Oh wow, we're already quite low. Okay. We came through pretty fast. We've stopped glowing, but we're still pretty warm here. 666. We're still increasing temperature. Oh, did I ever set the? I didn't set the parachute. Disarm parachute. That would have been good. Let's set this ready to pop at. Oh, it's already. The parachute is already armed. Disarm parachute. Yeah, we didn't want that to happen, because he would have popped too soon. I think. That 25,000. Is something burning over here? That light might burn. Alright, temperature's coming down now. Okay, we're good. I'm going to line up with the thing and then turn off the SAS and let him come down. Okay, I think I had that parachute armed for 25,000 meters, and we were still unsafe at that height, and it was armed, so I had something screwed up with my staging, I think. And that would definitely have been a problem if that chute had deployed too fast. it either would have just failed or it would have ripped off. Or now your parachutes are another thing that this DangIt mod can. Do we have a chute deployment? I hope so. I really hope so. Yeah, we're slowing it down. So, how are you doing, Jeb? Well, this looks like it's going to be a full episode, getting him all the way back down. Looking at him in the dark. I did notice, though, viewing these on video, it's not as dark as I'm seeing it. I'm seeing this as almost pitch black, except for the clouds. And I don't imagine online it's a great deal better. I'll put some stars in the background there so we can maybe see something. We are going to land in water in 11 seconds. Has the chute not popped yet? There we go. Okay. Jeb, you have successfully completed a satellite repair mission. Now, I think these the failures that happened due to this other mod, DangIt and Entropy, I believe you're going to have the same sort of repair situation. But I think that I don't believe there's anything in the mods that are tracking or causing these to happen on inactive vessels. It's only going to be the one that you're actively controlling that is going to have the failures. Let me put Chatterer back on here just so that I can knock that down a bit, because I think it might be a little loud. That looks good. And then we will take it back off here, because once it's set, I don't need that button there anymore. Okay. Jeb, recover yourself. Let's see. G-Force 3 ribbon for 3G. A Mach 4 ribbon. Dangerous EVA, executing an EVA while not in a stable orbit. That must have been that last one I did to grab that EVA report after I'd already set the 30 kilometer reentry. 0 atmosphere. Orbital EVA ribbon. First EVA in space. First Kerbal orbit. Yeah, see, all of these things that we had got before I lost them all. So we've brought them back in. And we did recover 5,500 of our funds, because we were fairly close, but the boosters themselves were not recovered, because I did not have sufficient chutage on them. And I thought I did. I did a... You know, that looks pretty silly with his fins way up there like that. But let's take these chutes and put 2 of them on here. Okay. Make sure they're all lined up just so. All right, I don't think they even need to be activated. So these now, when I do launch this again, I'll be able to recover the this stage here, both of these, if they assuming I'm thinking it right. Contract complete. Which we saw that, and here's our other stage. This was our stage, our little orbital maneuver stage. It had the RCS and whatnot on it. So that was 4,900 hitting at fairly terminal velocity. Now there would be no point putting parachutes on that because it couldn't survive reentry anyway. Okay, so that's looks like 30 minutes, so we'll call this an episode. I wonder if there's anything we can plan for the next. Put out some orbits of satellites. Build an orbital station around Duna. I think that's a little premature. Wow, 390 science. Have a facility for, you know, these orbital station ones that pop up from time to time. They just have ridiculous number of Kerbal requirements. Minmus. Duna requires 6. Explore Duna. Perform visual surveys of the moon. On the surface, below. So these were before, you know, a lot of these were above, and now they're saying no, we need the on the surface stuff now. Now I do have, I did unlock the tech for rovers, so that's something that we're going to have in our future. I might build a rover, and yeah, that's what I'll do offline, is build a rover and drive him around to all the different parts of the Kerbal Space Center and pick up all of the science from there, the little dribs and drabs that are left. And then we'll have to figure out how to take one of these to the moon. But the next mission, I guess, is what I had originally planned for before that repair contract came up, which was to take a Kerbal to the moon, which is why that repair satellite was so overbuilt. I'm going to have to actually cut that down because we don't need to be messing with that amount here. Now I think I need to, yeah, I'm going to need to, since I reinstalled everything using the that other thing, I can no longer resize these. I had actually researched the tweak scale documentation to figure out how to add that to this mod, and I had made it to where it worked, but now I don't have that anymore. I have to recreate that. So next episode, I think we are going to send Jeb in an orbit. I don't think I'm ready to go land him just yet. I want to make sure that this ship gets us to the moon and back in good shape, and also so I have a good idea of the time it's going to take, so we know how much life support to bring with us. Let's see, there we go. That one's cutting into here just a smidge though, isn't it? So I should probably fart around with these on my own time. Okay, so I guess we'll call this episode at an end, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.